Oh, God. Right then. Ah, that's good. Time for a chat. Well, I suppose the first question you're thinking is, where the have you been? Sort of life again. Sort of happened last year, this, didn't it? June comes round, I end up with a bit of bad hay fever, I end up not sleeping properly, I'm knackered, and then life happens. Cars need MOT-ing, in doing that. Yeah, kids, again, like they were last year, moving school, and this one's a move to a high school, so lots of support needed there. And to be fair, that is my main job. I know Rebecca does all the income for the household, and my job's really to look after the kids. So YouTube does come well down the list compared to that. So that's the main thing that's gone on. Although I did say this year that I was going to get the Civic on the road, and that has happened. I have got the Civic on the road. As people who follow me on Instagram may have seen, it's taken its first drive out, and yeah, it's behaving all right. We've got the FRV, which needed a ton of welding this year. It was it was holes this big in the sills, so that was a good bit of welding went on with that. That's past its MOT, and then I've tidied my garage out. My garage was let's say quite messy by the time it had the Civic in there. Well, 6 years, and all the company and gubbins for fixing it and sorting it out all just ended up all over the place, so that needed a damn good sort. I hadn't really sorted it in 6 years, as I said, and that I've done that. That took me a good week. But it's done, and the Civic is now back in the garage and it can come in and out, which is great. What else has been going on? It's just been nuts. We went and saw the touring cars down at Alton Park. That was damn good fun. Enjoyed that a lot. That sort of took a weekend up. That was the same weekend as the DDF Racers Bathurst event for his bin car championship, which, if anybody's seen, I did want to go and do that as a stream. However, the day before, when I went to go and do the graphics for doing the thumbnails and stuff for the YouTube, the stream PC broke. Did an update on its graphics driver, and it refused to turn on after that. So that thing is still sat in there broken, and then the next day I got up and went on to do the DDF racer bit. I was already peeved from the stream PC broken. I had to sort out all the wires. I got myself in just in time, got no practice, and I was wound up, and it sort of typifies where I've been feeling actually at the minute on sim racing. It's normally I really super enjoy it. It's great. I end up what is it? It's you end up, you come off the rig at the end of a stream and I'm buzzing. I need like an hour just to calm myself down and get myself ready for sleep. But it's not been like that for the few, probably a month before I stopped. It just felt a bit wrong. I don't know what it was. It just felt deflated after a stream rather than buzzing and happy about it. Don't know what it was. Might be just a case of that I know I had a lot of stuff to get on with, and it all wasn't happening. Everything wasn't happening. It's one of those things where I'm trying to do a million things at once, as ever. And you might have seen in the little intro today, I still need to clad the garden room, the F-box with its cladding, which is on its way, which is good. But yeah, that's another thing I've got to do. At least I've got the Civic on the road. That's one of the targets done for this year. Because, yeah, it would have been nice to start growing the channel a bit. Here we go. Here's YouTuber rant. Not that I'm not particularly bothered by this. After I've sat and thought about everything. I was, a month or so ago, I was sort of like feeling, oh, the channel isn't growing. I'm not doing what I need to. This is never going to end up being like something I can do for a living. But you know what? I've thought about it, and it's just not the way to think about it. I'm just going to have to go back to having fun again. It's very much, it's meant to be fun. Sim racing is meant to be fun. There's no point doing it if it's not fun. And it's been driving me a little bit potty. So I stopped for 6 weeks, and I do feel like I need to give a bit of an apology to all the regular viewers, everybody who comes along Tuesdays and Thursdays, pretty much every day, every time I stream, pretty much end up there supporting us, coming and having a chat, having a good time. And it's another thing, you feel like you're letting everybody down, but there was no way I could go on. I was going to end up either being snarky on stream and being a bit of a see you next Tuesday, or I was going to end up doing that at home. So I just had to stop. Anyway, I'm feeling a lot better. I could end up making this sort of into a bit of a serious mental health sort of video, but I don't think it's necessary. People know about mental health these days. And I'm well aware if you try and do too much, it often doesn't come off properly. And it was the stuff up here that I had to sort out, really. So now I've got a few things done in the practical real world. I think I'm going to bring myself back. It'd be good to get streaming again. Maybe just start with Thursdays. I don't know, because I really like doing Thursdays and Tuesdays. I like the bit of Raceroom and that bit more serious iRacing that I've fallen into and just ended up doing. That's probably part of the problem. I've just sort of fallen into what I'm doing, and I think a bit more thought's needed about it. You know, like when all the new stuff comes out, like there's just recently been an RSS mod come out for AC, and I missed all the stuff that came out. Was it the BMW came out on Raceroom, and I don't do reviews on them, and I feel like if I'm gonna be like a full-on sim racing channel, I'm gonna have to start doing reviews and stuff, because it's the only way to properly grow it. So it's something I don't get as much enjoyment out of. I really enjoy racing. I really enjoy a good bit of banter on live streams, and yeah, I also really enjoyed putting back together that Civic. Now, I did do a lot of filming of it, but I've just got to get myself together. That's another thing that sort of I ended up feeling like I'm not doing it properly. I've done all this filming, and I've not got myself a video out about it. So that I've got to sort out. Whether I've got to cut live streaming down to once a week and then just try and get a video of more practical stuff out. I think that might be a way forward. Certainly come this time of year, I feel when I'm in there and I'm doing stuff and I'm trying to keep the channel running to some sensible degree of growth, it always feels like I should be out here getting on with all the practical stuff, which yeah, probably should be what I do anyway. Anyway, lots of thoughts just banging on in my head, and I'm rambling a little bit, but I don't want to cut this video up too much. I hope it's recording. I think it is. I'm going to check now. Why, yeah, of course it's recording. That's good. So yeah, it's just a little bit of a video of chat of what's been going on in my head, and apologies to members. We don't have members. I'm not monetized. I'm not a monetized channel. I could be, but it doesn't seem worth doing at the minute. Yeah, apology to subscribers and all the people who are regulars, because yeah, it's not quite fair to leave you on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, but it was one of those inevitable things. I just had to, just absolutely had to, otherwise I was going to go nuts. And yeah, so sorry for that, guys. Hopefully normal service will resume shortly. We'll get some finishing the Civic off videos out. We'll get some new project. I went and bought myself a new project, which I'm not going to reveal here. People in Discord will have seen it. What's another thing? One of the regulars, Isaac West, made a very profound statement on Discord, and it really got under my skin. Because he's right. He's always bloody right, is Isaac. Yeah, he says he said something to the tune of, "Oh, we'll get to see the new project. We'll have the public announcement, and then we'll see Nout forever." And he's right. If I carried on doing it the way I've been doing it, it will not be a very good series. So I've got to try and sort out these things into a bit more of a series, make them a bit more watchable. What's the YouTube thing? Tell a story. Yeah, but anyway, well, I'm getting sidetracked yet again. I've got to say, yeah, I've said sorry. I hope you all come along again. We're going to start back up again. I don't know whether it'll be this week. I don't know whether it'll be next week. But we've got a bit of DDF Racers Bin Car Championship the week after that. I've just found out there's a bit of a northern Civic meet going on. I say Civic meet. If anybody's seen Ollie Ross on he's having a meet. He's got himself an EP3 and an S2000. So yeah, I would quite like to go down to that. That's 10 AM on the 15th of July this year. So I might miss the morning DDF Racer one and do the evening one. Again, I might be a bit knackered, but I'm going to get the stream PC fixed first before I can do anything else, so I'll have a look at that. And if not, I'll have to swap it back to using the PC and have everything go crackers again. Never mind, it's fixable. It should be fixable. Hopefully the graphics card isn't dead, because I did spend like a couple of hours with it, and I got the thing to turn back on eventually, but only by taking the graphics card out. So there you go. ARC graphics cards are a pain in the... yeah. We'll not use the beep words this video. I'm just about out of coffee, so I'd better wrap it up. Yeah, it's just thought you'd all deserve a bit of a video explanation rather than me sitting there tapping it out. Oh, and Izzy, I am still alive. Rebecca hasn't topped me off for insurance money. Yeah, not yet anyway. As you've suggested, I think she's going to let us do that with a bike. So onward anyway with the channel. Onward. More positivity and some good fun. We'll be back in the next couple of weeks with some videos and some live streams. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks to everybody who comes back. I will be back. Anyway, let's finish this coffee. And we'll say bye for now.